Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of FTB Sky Oddysey. As you can see, I bred emerald chickens in between episodes, and I have 2 towers of 64 emerald chickens producing emeralds as fast as they possibly can. And I have item conduits in the middle just on extract, and then I have a personal EMC link on the bottom. And people mentioned in the comments that I don't need these on my personal EMC link, so I can just place these down and I should get EMC up, and I can look at it here. It's still 2 point something million EMC like I had before. But I think we're ready to upgrade the flowers, which I already done in between episodes. We are up to the violet matter flower. If we look at flower power, yeah, here. I don't know what we ended up the episode on. I think it was like red or magenta, but we're up to violet now, which is 296,000 EMC per second. And we can get to the blue matter now, so let's just do that. I think I have it in here. So we need the blue matter, and then I need violet. I don't think I upgraded these. We need those, and then blue. Oh, I did do blue matter collectors and the relays. So we need 9 of these, and 6 of these. And I think that's it. Yeah, we just need to craft this up into the thing. And then we need to EMC it and get another one of these, and then we should be good to get one of these. Nice. Okay, and let me just learn it, because this is 4.32 Gs of EMC. It's quite a bit, but this makes 1.2 million EMC per second. And if we learn these, we can grab another one, I think. Yeah. And I could grab a bunch of the purple ones. Actually, not the purple ones. What am I talking about? Violet. Can we even make one? Yeah, we can make 2. So just grab those and add those here. And that's just going to produce how much EMC now? 4 million a second. 4.3. The emeralds are going to be kind of obsolete in a little bit, so I'll be tearing those down. And I have a bunch of emerald chickens here if I want to set up more. I think I'll just toss them in a drawer somewhere, or maybe toss them up the edge or something. But we have a bunch of different chickens. Well, in here, as you can see, I bred quite a bit. I just went off the chicken breeder, I believe. Chicken, if I can type breeder. I went off of this guy and just went down the line. And if I saw another chicken, I just bred it up. And we can get to, let's say, awakened draconium chickens eventually. But you actually need to go make some of the material the way it's gated here. So if we look at roost, let's just do roost. And if we find the awakened draconium chicken, which is somewhere here, this one, it cannot be bred, and you need to craft it with 4 awakened draconium ingots, an ender pearl chicken, and a draconium chicken. And even the draconium chicken needs draconium ingots, so you need to go and collect some stuff for some of the chickens. So I still will be doing a bunch of breeding for the different chickens off camera. I will not be doing this here. Also, these have been growing quite a bit. So let's just get these cooking. 765, yeah, that's fine. It doesn't really matter. They're gonna breed anyway, which they already did. Well, I'll just finish off the ender pearl chicken and we should be good. But now that we have all of the power flowers and all of the spectacles here, you can see our current balance is 194,000. And in the shop, I have also some quests that I didn't collect. And people said this unclaimed rewards, we can just collect this. And apparently, oh, there it goes. We got some money. And it's slightly, oh, okay, it's gonna do all of the rewards 1 by 1 or 3 by 3 or something. But in the shop, we can buy in the creative tab. Oh, this has been upped now. I thought this was 150,000. It is 500,000. So the whole plan I had here was to do this, the creative energy source, and I didn't realize it was 500,000. Okay. Because if you get this, you can just mine beast coins for days. Like, these are coming up really slow because it's 4,000 RF a sec, but we can make some sort of power system to get beast coins mined, or we can just complete a bunch of quests because we're at 224,000 now. And if we go and let's say look at some of the quests, they like 4,000 coins. We can probably farm up a bunch today, I guess. What's the armor thing? this one, it's Diamond Armor, Emeratic Armor, Flux Infused, Elementium, Supremium, Gem, and then Draconic. And we need to make an armor stand. So let me just do a bunch of crafting stuff off camera. I'll see what I can make, and we can see what all things we can collect. Because I can make like some of these thermal expansion machines and some of the RF tools machines probably. Maybe even make these enhanced ones that I wanted to in the beginning. And just get and farm up a bunch of coins. All right, we're ready to upgrade to the Cyan Matter Power Flower. It's been going really fast with the whole power flowers. I had like 4 blue ones here, and now we can do a cyan. And what is the number? 12 Gs. Okay, so let's just do 2 blues, and once we have another blue available here, so 4.3 Gs of EMC. That's what the word I was looking for. We should be able to make another cyan one, but we can get to a refined EMC link, which is also a quest, and we can just collect this. And I'm just gonna go around and collect all of these quests. I know I can collect them with the button above, but there's quite a bit of here, so we'll just do this and get all of the different goldses. So how are we for balance? 300,000. Not bad for like, I don't know, half an hour-ish of crafting. I'm also waiting on tiny dry rubbers, so we can turn those into dry rubbers and then get them smelted into plastic, and we can then learn plastic. And the tiny dry rubbers and all of this can now go away because we don't need it ever again. Oh, and it just finished up eating the first piece of wood. Lovely. Okay. Let's learn the refined EMC link as well. I grabbed the plastic, and I'm getting the skipping ticks on my console, basically, on the single player console, which is concerning because I only started this like a couple episodes ago, and I'm already getting server skipping ticks. And I think it has to be something with either my computer or something. So I think I need to just format my PC fully and get a fresh install on the graphics drivers and all that. And I hope that can fix some stuff. But I will be doing that probably in between the weekend, or maybe I'll just do it today in the afternoon. I don't know. We'll see. We also have a lot of these on 10-10-10 for the ender chickens. I'm just gonna wait for a couple more because I like to keep like, I don't know, 4 stacks of them in the system. But over here, I did craft all of the IC2 quests, all of the thermal expansion quests, all of the Tech Reborn quests, and the RF tools. We also have some of these as well, which are IC2 as well, that I didn't notice. So I'm gonna craft those next. And also probably just finish off this part. I needed the plastic for the results for furnace and the animal rancher and the block placer and sludge refiner, for example. We can get a generator block and an HV wire relay. That's not gonna be too much of a difficulty. We can also complete probably most of these. Actually, no, because these are from, like this Kikoku is only 5,000 as a reward, and the recipe for this is insane with all of the cores, even though you have EMC and you can just EMC them. Then maybe it's not that insane in the end, but you know, it's all right. So let me just continue crafting and see if we can get to a creative energy cell with all of the quests. So I decided in between cuts here to build a whole nother platform. I also accepted a bunch of quests, but I re-recorded a thing because I messed something up, and just, it's okay. So what happened, basically, I was moving the thing over and I didn't have a magnet, which I then promptly bought, and I need to teach it to my system. But the disk that I had everything of my items fell off the edge, and all the chickens are now gone. So we're back to square one, but actually we're not, because I made a compressed refined EMC link off camera, which is basically just the 6 of these compressed into one, and you get a whole bunch of slots. And the way this works is I can teach it, for example, iron, and maybe, or I think I can do this everything from here. So if we search for ingot, and then we can take this and teach it gold, and teach it all the other ingots. For example, mana steel, we can't because we haven't actually learned it, but anything that we have learned, we can teach it, which is really cool. And then I can just grab it out with EMC, basically. So as much of EMC as we have, as much of the things we're going to have in the system. So for example, 162 redstone alloy, which is kind of cheap, and 60.9 million of iron ingots, which is really cool. So I'm just gonna basically make a couple of these and see if I can set up like a 9x9 on each side. I'm probably not gonna have enough EMC for those, but I have the power flowers here and I have this guy over here. And through here, I'll just teach it, like have one for ingots. And we can possibly even put them in the walls, and it might look even better if we extend the walls up here. I just made also a basement, so if anything drops down, it can't drop into the void, at least not from the center of the platform. But I wanted something nice, and this kind of looks like a factory, and I think I like it, and it's looking okay. So let me make a few more of these links, and I'm gonna teach it a bunch of the things that we need. And then we can start crafting some more stuff, and it's going to make our lives much, much easier for crafting things in the future. We have farmed enough EMC to upgrade to the green matter power flower, which is 19 million EMC per second, which is really cool. So I'm just going to actually not place this down right away. We're going to do this so we can learn it. Lovely. So that's going to produce us a bunch more. And I have some of the EMC links already in here. I could be tearing some of these down and using them up for making more flowers, but we're just gonna make more EMC passively anyway. And I'm probably just gonna wait for the for enough EMC so we can get a another like cyan flower, which is gonna be at 4.32 Gs, which is probably cyan. Oh, well, rip. I didn't learn the cyan flower, and we just upgraded the thing. We can probably just make another one because I learned all the things that we need. So we need one. We need two. Cyan flower is 12 Gs, right? Or no. I learned the cyan flower. No, I just don't have enough Gs for it. I looked at the blue one and thought it was the cyan. But yeah, we can make a blue one, for example, if we wanted to, and place it over here. But I've been putting things in the compressed EMC links, and it's really cool the way this works. Basically, you just click one item in, and I have a bunch of the Minecraft blocky bits, and then I have some Minecraft resources. I got in all the dyes. I didn't want to put lapis twice, so I just put a golden carrot in there because we use that as food, even though we probably don't need to have it in a link. It doesn't really matter. And then we can have like thermal expansion, Ender.io, and other mods, and as we go, I will be adding stuff. But right now, if we look into here, we have most of the stuff here, and it's really weird because it's gonna keep increasing in the numbers. Okay, I'm gonna have to get used to that because it's always gonna be I'm always gonna be producing more EMC, which is gonna be really interesting, I guess. But that is the thing. Can I like hide the numbers? Last modified inventory tweaks, quantity, stretch, small, medium, large. What is the difference between like the large one and the stretch? The stretch one is just a tiny bit shorter, I guess. I want it on quantity. But yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah, that should be fine. I don't think that seeing all the numbers go up is going to bother me. And I'm getting all the server lag, which is fine, even though this is not on a server. But I can keep spending my time over here putting things into the slots, basically. But I'm just gonna grab a bunch more signs and set them up here and basically divide them by mod. And if we need a second one for the mod, we can probably hide it like in the back. We can put it maybe up here and put the one for the mod there. Or we can just add another one and say rename the like thermal expansion number 1 and then number 2 and so forth. Because we're probably gonna get some mods have so many EMCable items that we're probably going to fill up one compressed EMC link pretty fast with one of them. But yeah, let me get all the thermal expansion ingots on and Ender.io stuff, for example, I'll put into here in this one. And we can start having those ingots in the system and also like the conduits and stuff, which is going to be pretty cool. And I'm just going to be keeping on crafting stuff. We're up to how many beast coins? 350,000. So we're probably not that far away from getting a storage in terms of quests that we can complete. Because some of them, like in the armor section, is just like diamond armor, which we can do together. How much does that even yield? Quests. That yields like 500 to 1,000. Not a problem. We can just grab diamonds. And grab diamond helmet, diamond chest plate, diamond pants, and I believe that's all of it complete because I already got the boots from somewhere. And we can just collect our rewards. Nice. Okay. And I think I learned emeradic crystals. Emeradic. Yeah, we can just make that armor set as well. So I'm just going to do this and this and this. And like that. And we can do helmet, boots. And then pants and chest plate. Lovely. And that's 4 more quests. Let's just collect all of those. And then Flux Infused is going to be bit more difficult. Supremium we can't even get to. Elementium is Botania. We can also make an armor stand as well. Armor stand. We're just going to need some slabs, but you know what? We have stone in the system. And we can easily click it in. And we have infinite sticks in the system as well, which is really cool. So let's just toss all of these in here. We can learn it. It doesn't really matter. Sweet. So let me continue on with the building and the EMC linkage and also some quests, and I'll bring you back once I have a few more complete and we're hopefully a lot closer to our goal for today, which is getting the creative energy cell. I think we're at the right amount of G's of EMC to upgrade to the lime flower. I also completed a bunch of quests here in the storage expertise section and have the entire thing complete. So let's just grab 2 limes and then grab the green. I need the green matter relay and the collector, and then we can do this. I also switched off of the friggin' Project E matter thingy mabob because I right-clicked the floor and half of my base was gone. Well, not necessarily half, just 1 floor. And yeah, this hole basically. I haven't really filled that back in. But I did manage to catch all the stored cells with magnet and stuff, and I just have them working again, which I don't think I showed in the last clip, but it looks like a wither now that I look about it. I got a bunch more specter coils out of the loot chests. I've just been opening them manually. I kind of turned off the loot recycler last episode, as you probably noticed. Or I think I showed it. I don't know. I don't remember. I was gone for the weekend, so I forget things. But I needed a few things for Applied Logistics too. So I just made a bit of that. And let me just pick it up and toss it in the system, because we don't need it anymore. And as far for the flowers go, this one is 116G. Yeah, so we're definitely at the point where we can make one. So let's just learn the lime matter relay and the lime matter collector. And then grab another 8 of these. And we can combine them into a condensed collector or compressed collector thingy. And we'll learn one of those. And then grab, not the green one, the lime one. And then lime relays. We need 6 of them. And an EMC link. We should be good for getting the next tier flower. As soon as my crafting table opens, because it's a little bit laggy. That's okay. Lime matter flower. Let's take this one down and put you down. Nice. And I'll also put you down as well, because why not? And another green one. So we have more EMC going. So that is a total of how much EMC right now? 110, 113, 14 million a second. That's pretty cool. So that's going to go up quite fast. We're already at 16 Gs, or we had 16 Gs left, which is really cool. I also made another grid, and I put it on the other side here. And I assume 200,000 is the total amount the things can go up to. So once we have an insane amount of EMC, we should have everything up to like 200,000-ish. Probably not the really expensive stuff. Also, I forgot to mention, I opened up 2 legendary loot crates. I don't know why I didn't do it on camera, but I just clicked it and I got an awakened core, which is also a nice thing. It doesn't have EMC. But that's okay. It's going to be useful for the future, I guess. Let's collect all of these quests and see what we can get to in terms of casholas. 464,000. So we're very, very close. And we also got a blood tank tier 4, which doesn't have EMC. Alrighty. I also added AE2 to this EMC link, so I have some AE2 stuff. I don't think we're going to be using AE2 in this pack. I'm just going to stick with the fine storage. But if we need it, we have it. Also, thermal expansion got an upgrade here because this one is already full. I put in all of the plates and all of the gears and all of the ingots of different types from the thermal expansion mod. And also the servos, the coils, and the reception coil, which is the augment for the speed of machines for the processing speed, and resonant conversion kits as well. Even though we can just grab things like that from here, it doesn't really matter. We can have it in here as well, because eventually we're just going to have a wireless crafting terminal, and I'm going to be looking into that one most of the time. So we would want things in EMC links anyway. Alrighty, let me do a bit more questing. I don't know which chapter I will tackle, but I will do something in one of them and see how much coins we can get. I finished off a few more quests, and hopefully it's going to be enough. We're going to see. That's 2,000 to 5,000. And this, we're at 499, so we need one more one more quest. What can we do super easily? That a syringe? Probably. Syringe. That's like just glass bottles, and yeah, that's easy. Give it to me. Game. Plus. Oh wait, I keep forgetting. I have a priority on the export buses on the links, and if I put it in and it has EMC, I don't get the item back. So that should be the syringe, right? Boom. We can also learn this for EMC and also the glass bottles, and we have 500,000. So, shop, creative energy source. Thank you. Haha, we did it. Okay, now I can toss this, for example, here, and that should input automatically. No? Please tell me I can pick this up and not let it fall off the edge. If that fell off the edge, I would have cried. So can I do it on the flux point? Output? No, the flux plug puts it in the energy network, right? Oh, 256,000 RF tech. Nice. So this is gonna charge up, it charged up this, and then it's gonna charge up this as well, which we kind of don't need. So I'm just gonna get rid of this. Boom. And we can take this with us instead of having it here. Whoop, not the flux plug. This. We can get rid of this stored cell. We can get rid of this flux. Actually, we need the flux plug. Flux. Oh, I need to learn those. Flux. Plug. Flux point. And I don't think I'm going to be needing to craft anything else from here. So I'll just toss you in here, because we're probably not going to fill this one up anytime soon. Just so we have those. And we can go down here. Actually, I have the controller there. Whoop. I'm so used to having a travel anchor or staff of traveling. What the hell? I can't talk. So I'll just toss you here. And it's going to power the controller anyway. And then we're going to put a flux plug, and we're going to say power. So we have an input on the power. So this should be always full, because this is getting currently 0. But the flux plug should cover that. And if we go down here as well and get rid of all of these. Also, you notice I made a flux spore that is resonant, and I can probably upgrade it with some stuff, some like speed upgrades and stuff. But if we put you here and say power, you keep mining. And you're taking 256,000 RF attack. God. Okay. So that's all of the power going into this. Is this gonna drain, or is it just gonna keep buffered? I think it's draining. Oh, yeah, we can just limit it. You know, we can just say not use 256. Wait, is there a... Hold on. How much can you output per side? 1.6 billion RF attack. Okay, so this guy can probably take 1.6 billion RF attack. Yep, okay. So we'll give you this much. That's 10 million. Can I even add another 0? Okay, that's too much. That's 1.1 million. That seems fair, right? We could be increasing the current coin cost. I don't know how, if this needs, because this is getting like a bunch of power and it's still going very, very slowly. But power is kind of infinite now, so it doesn't really matter. All right, so that's pretty cool. Alrighty, I'm gonna end the episode up here. We got the creative power cell, so we can get working on like repeatable quests now to get a bunch of coins, so we can buy the other creative items and just generate coins super, super fast as we can, basically. So with that, I want to thank you all for watching. I'm hoping you enjoyed today's episode. If you did, make sure to hit the like button. Also, consider subscribing to see new videos. Support me on Patreon if you want, and I will see you all in the next episode. Have a great one. Bye-bye.